All right, so if you're on Xbox, I'm gonna show you the easiest and quickest way to make a clip for content to put on your TikTok, YouTube, or wherever it is that you posted it. And this is gonna be the easiest, best way with the most high quality way to make a clip. So if you do it like through the Twitch, if you do it through Twitch, it's gonna come out blurry. It's not gonna be crystal clear. So this is gonna be the easiest way. You're gonna use the button that's integrated in your control, which is right here. Let me show you. You see this button right here underneath the Xbox controller, but you have to set it up correctly in your Xbox settings. So this is where we go. You go to settings and then you go down to, let's see if I still remember, capture and share on preferences. So you go down to preferences and then you go to capture and share. And I'm gonna show you my settings the way I have it set up. Right here, depending on which version you have, you want to pick the longest one, just in case you forget to press it and you're like, oh shit, I need to clip that. Boom, you have time to hit the button and clip it. So if you have 3 minutes, 5 minutes, however much you have, go ahead and use that. Keep in mind it's going to take up space. So I have it at 1 minute. Of course, right here, you pick the highest resolution. And then share, you put it on button mapping. Allow game capture, captured by me or game. Capture save location, I have it in my internal storage. Now right here on automatic uploads, you want to make sure you have it on captured by me or game. What this will do is send it to what they call the Xbox cloud, which I'll show you in a minute. It's a website so that you could download your clips. Of course, you could do it through the app on your phone too. And then right here, this is the way I have it set up. Okay, right here on share button press, you're going to have it on this one. All right. You're going to leave it on the first one. You're not going to put share button hold and none of this, A button, none of that stuff. You're going to put on the first one where it says share button press. And then map to, go to record what happened. You're not going to do no action. You're not going to do screenshot. You're not going to do start or stop recording. You're not going to do none of that. You're going to go record what happened. Once you got that in there, this is the way everything is set up here in the preference, capture and share. Allow game captures captured by me or games. Your location, internal storage. Now you might have an external hard drive that you can set it up to, but I have it on the internal storage. So this is where it goes up to the uploaded automatically into the Xbox cloud. Length 1 minute. And now I'm going to show you where it goes to. So you go to xboxclips.com. Once you're in here, you'll be able to put gamer tag. For instance, I'm going to put mine, right? I hit enter. So for instance, let's say I want this one. I'll click on it. It's going to play, right? Let's say I want to download it. You see these 3 little dots at the far right. It says more options. You click on it. You go to where it says download. Boom. It goes straight up to your download. I have mine saved to downloads folder. Mine is right here, downloaded, right? At good quality, so it's not going to be blurry or nothing because you didn't download it from the stream. You download it directly from your Xbox. So it comes out clean. See how clean that looks like? I'm gonna let y'all see what happens here anyways. So I knocked this guy. And I shouldn't have he wouldn't die. So I don't know if he was cheating or what, but I clipped that. So after that, you want to put all your clips into a folder. You could label something like maybe Xbox clips or something. And then once you do that, I suggest y'all do something like CapCut like this right here. This is probably like the easiest software to use to do editing and the most simplest. Once you have all your clips, you put them in here, right? Let's import some clips that I have already, right? PUBG, let's say for instance, if I was doing PUBG, I'll just put these right here, these 4 as an example, right? And this is if you want to do YouTube or TikTok or whatever you want to post it on. So you slide it down in here once you import it. So what you want to do is you want to get straight to the point. You don't want to cut all the bull, right? Like right here. Let's see. Okay, so see, this is where it happens, right? So I'm gonna cut it back a little bit more. I could start it like right here, right? You want to cut out all the extra stuff. Now, boom. All right, there goes one clip. Boom, stop it. And it ends, right? You cut it. So if it's still going, let's say I want to cut it right there. Go right here, you split it. And then you just hit backspace and then cut it out. Yeah, and then it goes to the next clip, right? You want to go to where the action is. So as you can see, there's a lot of stuff you want to cut out here. All right, so it happened right there. You want to put it a little bit before, not exactly where it happens. So I'm gonna put it like right here, maybe. I split it. Click this back one that we split it at, that we want dead space. Okay. So this is from the beginning, from the last clip. And now it goes into the next one right here. Boom. Right there, right? So right after that, let's say I want to cut it right there, right? Boom. Cut it. Now, let's say we want to do this one. Cut it all out. I'm going to put it like right here. So we're cutting all this dead space, right? Boom. Okay, right here. Where'd it go? Right here. So you go straight into the action. And then you cut it right there. Boom. Especially if you're doing TikTok, you don't want to put all that extra stuff there because they'll get bored and just swipe. So I'm just using those as an example. So once you got all these clips, let's say you got like 20 clips, right? Right here where it says ratio, original, this is horizontal. Horizontal, you're going to put it into YouTube, right? Where you're watching this. And you want to make it 10 minutes at least because YouTube tends to pay more attention to videos that are at least, push it out more to videos that are at least 10 minutes. So for this transition that I use right here, you see this? So I put this in between the clips. So check it out. It's gonna look. So we're gonna play from the beginning. This is what it's gonna look like. And now you have a montage clips. So whatever game you're playing, like it could be like, let's say Arc Raiders craziest moments or something like insane moments, or PUBG insane moments. See, you get straight to the point. You don't want to put all the extra stuff there because people will get bored and just swipe off or just click away. So that's how you do it. Now, that's for YouTube. Let's say you're doing TikTok, right? Where it says ratio, you're going to go to 9:16. Let's see how it goes from horizontal to vertical. Now, right here, this is what you're going to do. You're going to stretch it out. Just like that. So you're going to stretch it out. You're going to stretch these out. Boom. Stretched out. Boom, stretched out. Right. So now this is what you're gonna see. Once you download it and everything, and you're ready to upload, you can put a title up here. I usually do that once I uploaded it to TikTok. I'll add the title once I'm in there. When you do your title and hashtags, what I would do, use ChatGPT and let it help you out. Choose like, give me 10 different titles on hitting the guy with a panzer through the window. Funniest titles that you can think of. And then it'll just overlay titles and then it'll give you some. So use ChatGPT for that. And then you can use the best hashtags that it recommends. Yeah, once you're done with this, you go to export, you know. I'm sure you're familiar with that. You can do it on mobile too. It's a lot simpler on mobile if you're going to do TikTok. But if you're going to do it for YouTube, I suggest you use the desktop version. Now for YouTube, when you title it, you give it a good title. Because this file of video, if you leave it like this, and you upload it to YouTube, it does research and it's going to be like, what's 0109? It's not going to know. But if you do something like PUBG highlights, right? The video file is going to save like that. So it's going to know where to push it to. So make sure you pick a good title. You put 1080p if it's 1080, or you could do 4K if it's 4K. You want to be at least at 1080p. Don't use 720 or 480, you know? All right. So that's that. And let's see. I'm not going to go too in details with the audio. Make sure your volumes are correct. And that's for another video. So you got your TikTok and your YouTube. Once you can see all your clips right here, go to recent captures. When you press the button right here, press this button, right? Once you press it, this is going to pop up. You go to recent captures. It's going to show all your captures, right? You go to show all. You can see them through here too. See, it says on the Xbox network or on the console. You want to put it on both on your settings. And you want to make sure once you already use them or download them to your computer, make sure to delete the ones that, so you can make more space for new videos, because it will get full. And I know it sounds like, oh, I already know this, but then again, I did make a TikTok video of it, and a lot of y'all were sharing it and saving it and commenting and liking it, and I was like, okay, maybe a lot of people didn't know this yet. So I was like, all right, well, let me go ahead and make this video so y'all could know how to do this. I know a lot of y'all were asking, so there it goes. The fastest way to make Xbox clips.